Marina, welcome. Now I can see you. Great. Welcome. Wow, wow. So it's time to start. And it's great to see your colors. You know, it gives you energy. And now I need, you know, just hello. With my fantastic armor. So great. So welcome. Hello to everybody. Really welcome here to Smart Voices. My name is Giusy Bettoni. I'm the CEO and founder of C.L.A.S.S, the eco platform that is striving to bring forward these new sustainable values that are so much in our heart, in our soul, for fashion and textile business. Responsible supply chains, smart innovation and communication are key for us since 2007. And Smart Voices is a new and virtual program of talks about new ideas, amazing new technologies that we started during the, the Revolution Fashion Week. And it has a great impact, so we are going on. And I'm so happy today to be, with Marina Savarese, a friend, but also, she started an amazing new program together with Guya Manzoni, right? During the fashion revolution. And we invite them to be here with us because I think that's something amazing to talk to us, something new, something special. I was really, really taken because you have launched Sfashionnet, basically. Do I say it correctly?
Yes,
that is right. A platform supporting a new generation of independent designer driven by sustainable values, such as ethics, for example, that is really an important part of the conversation. But the key thing that to me is, is also great is that you said that you speak through beauty, right?
Yeah,
that is your language that, is also really important. So Sfashionnet debuted just a few weeks ago. And we, Marina, tell us how is the project is born? Why Sfashionnet? Why do we need it? I know why, but, please share with us. Welcome, really.
Yes,
welcome.
I'm super, super happy to be with you today. We already met a few years ago, and I'm really happy to interact with you again during this time. So basically, the story of this Sfashionnet was born like 1 year ago, more or less. It was during the the Design Week 2019, where I met Guya, because she was organizing the Isola Critical Lab in Milan, in the Isola, the famous one, yes.
The famous one.
And so I didn't know her, never met her before, and I just come to Milan, and I say I have to know her because I like to know and I like to connect with new reality and reality that speaks the same language and that want to share and connect. So I just went there, and start talking with Guya for 1 hour. So directly asking and sharing things. And this immediate feeling between us just became a conversation that during the summer, and we start working a little bit about this project, okay? That wasn't really about the virtual part, but was in our mind in the physical part before the COVID. Okay, so the portal was a second part that then after this pandemic became the number. I mean, we switched the priority. So we participate to a bando, to a physical place in Milan. But then after all this mess, we came out with the idea of launching the platform first. Okay, and so we, in 3 weeks, more or less, we set everything up. We reconnect with all the people that already interact, all this brand, with the questionnaire that we launched in November, so last year. And then we set all the net, and we launched this portal on the 20th of April in this year. So Sfashionnet basically is a portal, is a window, is an open space for emerging independent critical fashion brands. Mainly.
Love it already. And can you share with us the values, that these people has in common? That, I do not like to talk about criteria because this is not criteria, But for sure, there are values that we like a lot and other values that are not values sometimes, because it's just, okay, talking.
Yes. So basically, yes, these are not criteria, but these are really values that we really feel and care about. So the main one is the fact that all the people that are in all the brands that are in our Sfashionnet are companies, okay, small companies, so microimprese in Italian. So we really like to have this idea of project, okay, so person that really work with their passion, that have projects and objectives on a medium long term at least. And then definitely we like design and beauty. So the project behind the product. So people that really care about the design and the innovation of their products. So not just the sustainable classical part, okay? So being sustainable by using such a material, but without carrying the design, without carrying the ethics, the transparency, for us is not just enough to be in our portal. So these are the two main values that we really care about. Then the sustainability, it's an important part. But I think that the sustainability is just inside the vision of these small brands, because they're really born with this idea in their mind. So it's not just something that we have to add because it's a trend or because it's something, you know, something trendy.
Absolutely.
Right now. Okay.
That's why we are here together, because 1 + 1 will make 5 now, you know, because we have the same vision, you know. And for me, this is, of course, we need to tell the story like we are doing today, but you are story makers. You're making things. And then you tell about it, okay?
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
Can you share with us some examples, you know, of people inside that has done, you know, something that it will be good for us to know?
Of the people, of the brand, or I don't know?
Of the platform, you know, something for us to know better, you know, whatever you think is relevant.
Yeah, we have, I think one interesting thing that I want to share with you is that we have a manifesto, like all movements, and we consider ourselves, our movement, a movement. So we have a great manifesto that really share our values, and we are super happy because we wrote it, but our brands, so the person that are in the platform, just feel the same thing. So it's something that really we have in common. And this part also is important for us. So we build the platform on relations. So we have personal relation with all the brands. We're not just searching the web for something new and I say, okay, I have this brand. So we have real conversation, mails, Skype phone, so everything that we can have with this brand to connect. And we use also the questionnaire, that is an important tool for us to understand the needs of these brands. So I have a small brand too, so I know what are my needs, but I want to know, we really want to know and to understand what are the needs of these brands to let them grow and to let them work, especially in this particular moment that we are living too. So this is super important for us to create relationship between brands and between also reality, like me and you, for example, that speak the same language, and maybe we can find a way to work together and to interact and to do great things together, better than alone, because this is one problem.
Absolutely, and we will take another Smart Voice session to talk about our cooperation soon. Because it's already ongoing, for sure, because as we keep saying, you know, synergies, C.L.A.S.S is about creativity, lifestyle, sustainable synergies. So sustainability to us means responsibility that has to be on top of design and on top of innovation. So we are completely aligned. And of course, we start with materials because a lot of the people in the market, especially at the beginning, but it didn't change so much, they're really looking for possibility to use materials that are really nice, you know, responsible and innovative. So we really fully understand it. And on the other side, I know one of the challenges is really how to make this platform visible, how to make this platform growing. I'm not just talking about numbers of designer, because, you know, we are talking about relationships, so it's not about numbers. It's about the right people to be part of, you know, to become more a critical mass, you know, in order to move things. You know, how are you thinking, you know, to make this grow and in order to be even more effective?
Okay, we are starting just a few weeks ago. So right now we are using a lot of social media to let the platform be known. And today, just 2 articles comes out, one from the La Camera con Vista, Paola, thank you so much. And the other one from another partner of us, that is Dress E-Code. So we are interlacing, again, relationship to be well known and to grow, even using social media and traditional media such as journal and web magazine and so on. Then in our phase 2 idea is we really want to create something outside of the net. Okay, so the net is super important. It's super important to connect, but we really want to create a physical extension of this fashion network in order for the brands to know each other and also for the people to come and to know the brand, because this platform is mainly dedicated to 3 kinds of people. So the brand, of course, also the final customer, and also all the stakeholders. Okay, so all the people that is working in the business. So it's a great tool for, I think, a lot of person that can find a lot of material to work on with, depending on their subject. So journalists, furnitures, photographers, whatever. So this is part of the game of the network that we want to enlarge step by step.
Of course, of course. But you know, it's very clear that you have a vision, Marina. That's why I'm asking these things, because what you're doing today has started 1 year and a half ago. So if we are talking here, of course, we are under a pandemic that is not, you know, an easy thing to handle. But without vision, I think it's very difficult then to move forward. And you know, and this is my key question also, as you know, to talk about fashion. As C.L.A.S.S, we have been working since 2007, and we have seen recently, in the last 5 years, we've seen market research at global level, where they say that the consumer is looking for sustainable material. When they say sustainable, of course, you know, it's very generic into brackets, but just because the communication, generally speaking, about sustainability is generally, okay, it's organic, it's recycled, you know, these are the common things, you know, but for sure the consumer is waiting much more, is expecting much more. And the 2 key reasons why they are not buying sometime is because, first, because they cannot find, you know, a good style solution when it's sustainable. And the second one is because they do not trust, you know, that is really sustainable. Okay. Yeah. And we have market research at retailer level where, you know, there is an increase in 2019 plus 75% of consumer going into the retailer store and asking for sustainable things, and they cannot get what they want. So there is a big push now for retailers to brands. I think, and we discuss over the Smart Voices during Fashion Revolution about this, one of the solutions for a lot of people is brands talking like you, talking directly to the consumer. And I think this pandemia, to a certain extent, has accelerated a little bit because, you know, because the consumer is navigating and is looking for these things. So how much, you know, of this new business model that it's retail, brands, designer directly to consumer, because basically your platform can do it.
Yes,
right?
Definitely. So definitely. I mean, the problem of searching and looking for different kind of brands, it's a common problem that I also had with my articles and talks that I have in this period. And people ask me, but which are these brands where I can get something different? Because there is a gap in the communication. So if you're not on the magazine, if you don't have the power and the money to go into some like classical advertising to reach more people, it's like you're not visible. Okay, so the power of the internet and the power of Sfashionnet would like to be that one, to give an alternative, so a real alternative. I'm not finding what I'm looking for, so there I can find something, even in terms of style. So another aim is to keep on looking and keep on searching. We didn't stop to look and to search for something new, something cool that can avoid. And then definitely the transparency, that also is a big problem, because yes, we have certification, we have a lot of things, but definitely who knows exactly what's the truth. And for me, and it's always been like this in my life, so I can trust more a person that I can see and I can look, and maybe I can go to their lab, instead of someone that I don't know.
As a big story.
See, I mean, the story is important, but then we know that the story goes on, and we never know exactly and specifically.
Yeah, we agree about it. We say that it's not sustainable if we cannot measure it. You know, without measurement, you know, you can't. And that is one of our campaign. And that's why, you know, it's something where we will work together, because we need to give some more offer to the consumer that is looking for something like that. But at the same time, we need to, you know, put together facts that are, you know, a little bit deeper, and start, you know, to share with consumer much more than I'm sustainable and I'm, you know, saving water. So
yeah,
and ethical. And ethical is really important. So this is amazing. I know you're just at the first step. There is something that you would like to share with us for the future or for the present, something that, you know, we can do to help, you know, whatever. And of course, we'll talk about the plan together, you know, very soon, even if I cannot move from Lombardia at the moment. So
I know, but my colleague, so Guya, is in Lombardia, so I can give you her for the moment until I can get to Lombardia, or maybe one day you will come directly here by the sea. That it's fine.
Would love to. I need to see the sea. You know, I'm feeling the flat pianura padana near Milan. So would love to. So any kind of things that you want to add, you want to share, you know.
Now, the things is that to, invite everybody that is looking, if you're not already, to see the website and to take a look at the brands and tell me what you think. Tell us what you think about the platform. And then, yes, we have plan of growing, of course. We have plan of doing something for the brand itself. So offering some kind of services that can help in the growing, in getting bigger, in getting more transparent, in having a more nice image, because sometimes the problem of the sustainable fashion is not having like a cool image. And for me, it's super important because we are still talking about fashion. So I really want to take off the appeal of sfigati, of some kind of, I mean, for years, when you do sustainable and eco, it was just related to an image that is not so interesting. So people prefer, of course, going into other directions. So now we are going to give you the direction that is cool, that is nice, that is well done, that is handmade. So with really passion and care. And so that's why these brands needs to be supported in terms of communication, and also in terms of, I mean, real purchase, so real concrete support.
Sure.
Nothing, we're really happy. And the name Sfashionnet, so the network part, it's important because it's connected, of course, to the network. And then fashion, that is a word that someone tell that is super strong, that it's something that is broke.
Against.
It's not against. It's that we really want to broke with an old systems in terms also of mentality. So not
in the culture,
Okay, so we really, me and Guya, we have a past that is completely separated, but very similar. So it's really years that we move in the same direction, driven by the same values that are the same that is we put in this project. And we really think that we need to break with the old system. But the S is with these 5 pillars that we have that are slow, sartorial, sustainable, social, and soul fashion. So the soul part is also super important because we are really moved by real passion and by the real belief that we really have to change something, even fighting a little bit, but then with the idea of reconstructing on something new.
I think you and Guya are, you know, what people is calling the warrior woman, you know. I hear this voice all the time, say, oh, so strong. But that's it, you know. And it's not just to be fighting, it's just to be determined to get to an objective that has to be there. And, you know, I don't know what you think about it, Marina, but, you know, this pandemic has been really terrible, you know, because it is, you know, but at the same time has given us the time to think, the time to say, okay, let's think about it, you know. And I heard that the first days they say, oh, you know, sustainability is not going to be so much a priority because now, and it's completely the opposite, because you can see, you know, from government level, you know, institution say now more than ever, I want to know where my things are done and who is doing them and how much I can protect myself apart from a virus, but also, you know, to protect yourself from everything that is around. We know it's very important. So you said about transparency. Without transparency, forget about sustainability, and we know that it's not so common. So
no, I mean, I think it's time to get over it and really move in the in the right direction. And I also think in the power of connection. I mean, spontaneous connection, feelings. I mean, I know that it sounds a little bit strange or weird, but I really helicopter that is passing by. Sorry. Okay. So I really have this feeling. So when I met the person, some kind of person, and I just feel something, I know that I can do something, and I really want to do something. Just like when we met together, and I had a super special connection. I say, to me, this is a good person. We think that we can do something together. And
1 + 1 is making 5.
And we are making these things, so connecting together to bring this message bigger and bigger and solid and real, okay? Because sometimes it's just, sometimes we think that big changes has to happen by something that is up, something that is bigger, someone that has the power. But I mean, I think that real people sometimes together have more power than a single person or the single government.
Absolutely. I just said the last one because I'm really persuaded of it. We need people with competence as well.
See, definitely.
Because I know that your background is also education, you know, and without competence, you need to give tools to people to move and to be conscious in choices. Because sometimes, you know, when I hear that, consumer doesn't care, it's not that consumer doesn't care, but we have given them a lot of really strange messages, and people, you know, consumer like me, do not trust it anymore. So we need competence, we need preparation skills, you know, on top of all the other things, because without competence, you know, no knowledge, no sustainability, nothing is going to happen. You were talking about mindset, you know, culture is part of it. So
no, I mean, I'm into education, and it's important to educate new designer, new people that is working in this business, and also the person, okay? Because person just hear what they said by media, by magazine, by influencers, and if the message that is passing, it's not right, not clear, with the not right information, we create a mess. We create a mess and misunderstanding.
Absolutely. So Marina, thank you very much. Thanks to all the people that has been with us today, but keep connected because we have a lot of things to come. This is just a starting point because things are going to happen, and we, you know, me and Marina, I think we are quite the same. We want to close circle. So if we say this is the beginning, very soon you will see the next steps.
Yes, of course, definitely. We don't leave like the circle open or
up in the
like
air.
dots. See, things happen.
Grazie mille.
Grazie a
really
te.
A pleasure. And keep in touch.
Of course. Good luck for the hand.
Ciao. Thanks to everybody.
Ciao.
Have a good day,
Bye.
everybody. Bye. Bye.
Ciao.